Instagram does that. Instagram really discourages people from wanting to pursue it any further because, it's just like anything. If you join early enough, you can get good opportunities. But if you join it whenever you join it, and even super late in the game, you could have talent, and talent will supersede anyone that's early to the company or whatever it is, right? So the way I look at Instagram is the early founders, or maybe the early goers there, like myself. Yeah, we probably saw the beginnings, and we were on Instagram in the beginning to kind of support it. And so, of course, Instagram in return is like, all right, we're going to push you a little bit more. You've been here since the beginning, kind of thing. But then you get people that hop on, post a video 5 months into having an Instagram account for the first time ever because their, partner or their friend said, "Oh, you should be on there. Like, you totally have an account for it," and they blow up. And it's like, what am I doing wrong? Like, how are they doing it so short time and they do it so well? So there's so many variables to succeeding on there. But the one that I've noticed more consistently is, number one, consistent, of course, being on there every single day, showing up, posting, whether it's a story or if it's a reel. And there are some bigger Instagram personnels that I'm connected with today. And I hear them and I hear what they talk about. I hear their strategies and their new things that they're going to be doing in 2025 to continue pushing and growing. And two of them said the same thing so far. Two of them said posting one reel a day is no longer going to be the thing to succeed. You're going to have to post at least 3. So one is good, fine. It's not going to be enough to really be on top, the shining star on social media. So now we're in a world where we're being pushed and pressured and influenced to be on social media platforms, to be posting. Now we got to do it a lot more. So not is it only already a big pill to swallow of getting on there in the first place, whipping out the phone and filming something. Oh, right. Like, I don't know what to say or look like. Now I got to do it 3 times a day. Oh, man. So, yeah, it's getting to that point where it could be a little bit overwhelming. However, that's not a statement of discouragement. I'm not trying to tell the viewer or the listener right now, hey, you got to post 3 times. It's not necessarily that. There are ways where you can still flourish and grow more than someone else, and you don't have to post 3 times a day. What do you do? So, what do you do? This is a strategy that I've been doing for so long, and I still stick to it, and it's something that gets me more exposure. Right, after all, I wrote a book called Expose Yourself. Yep. So, I talk about things like this, where you get more exposure, you get more conversations going, and more conversations means more conversions. Yep. You cannot convert without conversation. But you can't wait for those conversations to come knocking on your door and saying, hey, I want to talk to you. Tammany, hey, I've been following you for 3 years, 4 months, I want to talk to you. You can't expect that all the time. So what do you do to go and get that in return, get that conversation going? You go and seek it. How do you go and seek it? Go and engage with others. Go and comment on others. Go and watch their stories. Go and send them a DM. Go and follow them. Go and, support them somehow. They have a business, go and support it. Be in front of them. So be proactive. So you could still win on social media by doing that, being proactive, reaching out, doing stuff, as opposed to waiting for it to come. If you want to wait for it to come in, the inbound, post 3 times a day, post a lot of reels, create engaging stuff, create funny stuff, create entertaining stuff, create emotional stuff. If you do all those things, you'll get the inbound traffic.
Right.
As opposed to, I don't want to do that, or I don't know how to do that. That's fine. Go and get it.
Yes. My favorite thing that you just said was you cannot convert without conversations. And one thing that I've been really reflecting on with Instagram specifically, as opposed to something like YouTube, is there's so many opportunities Instagram is building in, especially with all the new updates right now in 2025, to have these really teeny tiny opportunities to connect with people, whether it's join my broadcast channel or click on my link sticker. They're these teeny opportunities that you wouldn't think would be touch points, but you don't have those opportunities on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is just subscribe,
mm-hmm.
comment,
mm-hmm.
and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's something that Instagram is really doing well at, because they are really trying to build communities within their platform.
Totally.
And there's just so many tools, and there's a benefit to knowing all of the tools within
Sure.
it.
Sure. Right. Not everyone knows them all.
Right.
For example, I don't know the whole like subscription side of things for Instagram. Could I create a subscription? Could I have people subscribe? Yeah, but I'm not an OnlyFans character, okay? I'm not looking for people to sign up and, hey, come my way, and I'm going to give you exclusive access to my
Right.
knowledge that I'm giving away anyway.
Right.
So, why subscribe for what? There's nothing exclusive in that sense. Unless you truly have something exclusive, then yeah, go for it, create that. But I don't know anything about that. So that's a feature that I have not tapped into on Instagram. That's okay. It's not slowing me down from still earning business or exposure in different avenues. The Instagram stories, there's polls, there's questions, there's this, there's that. Are you utilizing all of them? For example, if you go on the Instagram story, on the left side of your phone, there's a little button that says create. And if you click create, you can then scroll over to different things like questions, or when you're filming yourself and like it hits you with questions and you're supposed to like answer it in the moment, or like little GIFs that pop up. And there's different things that people don't really do. And I did it the other day, and I had 15 people reach out to me. How'd you do that?
Yep.
Simple little things. So Instagram has a lot of them. If you utilize them, awesome. And what I also say, not to segment too far off of this subject because it's still somewhat relevant, but a platform like Instagram, it's technically free. Unless you're paying $15 a month for a blue check mark, unless you're paying Instagram ads or Facebook ads, it's free. You're not swiping a card every month to use Instagram. Therefore, Instagram is giving this to you for free. They are putting money and team members and employees and a background and a company and so much more behind it to make sure that Instagram, which is a free platform for you and I, is being ran correctly. So they're putting a lot of money into that.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? If Mr. Mark Zuckerberg goes out and hires a new team to go ahead and create a new feature on Instagram, that's money that he's putting into it, hoping that people use it. And if they use it, he kind of like takes his little check mark, like, okay, these people are using it, so we're going to go ahead and give them more features, or we're going to give them first access to features because they're using them, or we're going to give them a little bit more exposure because we noticed that this person, Mike, out in Calgary, Canada, has really been using a lot of it, so we're going to give him a little bit more love today. Like, I'm not saying this is exactly how it works, but it kind of logically makes sense for it to work this way. You come into my pizza shop, I see you coming in every Friday with the same people, same family, and you're bringing me so much business. Trust me, Tammany. One day I'm going to say, listen, next one on me.
Yep.
Like, you've been coming in here so much. You left here like $4,000 this past 2 months. Like, I'm going to give you a pie for free. It's $25. Like, I'm not going to do that. So this is how I feel like social media accounts are as well, and platforms. If you use it enough, if you utilize all the features, you're going to get something in return for it.